Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our daily word this morning. It is Friday morning. We've reached the end of another week. Thanks for joining me for our time together and this ongoing conversation through Scripture and how it speaks to us and what we do to use it in our daily lives. So, as always, I'm grateful that you carve out time to be with me and offer greetings when you sign in, when you do. We have a funeral today. Of course, we will be celebrating the life of Reverend Joe today. And so it's a big day, and I just pray that God will help me in the words I need to say. And I'm going to sing the Lord's Prayer, that additional challenge. So we'll see how that goes. But I wanted to pause and read this daily word today. It's from Matthew 26. I'm sorry, Matthew 6, verse 26. Jesus taught them, saying, "Look at the birds in the sky. They don't sow seed or harvest grain or gather crops into barns, yet your heavenly parent feeds them." When we went to Hocking Hills earlier this summer, when I wasn't walking very well and didn't get around very much, and the kids wanted to do a lot of exploring, Mike Kaiser hooked me on to this app that you can turn it on. I can't remember exactly what it's called. I don't know if I can find it quick. It's called the Merlin Bird ID. So you turn it on, and your phone listens to the sounds of birds and then identifies them for you. It's pretty cool, and it gives you a list of all the birds that it's hearing. Lately, I've been sitting on the front porch in my house. It's kind of nice there, and I can see the traffic. So every night that I've been sitting out there, I turn on my bird app. And I get all kinds of blue jays and cardinals, and of course, Canadian geese that are flying by. Everyone can hear them. Woodpeckers. And it's an amazing thing. All the sounds that you can hear. And then it lets you, if you want, you can listen to their song. It's an incredible thing. I always marvel at that. You know, whatever the species are, I'm humbled by them. The sounds that they make across the trees and the flight and all that they do, they are taken care of by God. God provides for them for what they need to survive and live. And importantly, they have a song in their heart and they sing it. You know, we're accustomed to finding meaning in doing, in being busy, in work. And when that gets all taken away, we have a difficult time figuring out who we are and what we're supposed to do with our lives. Take away our to-do list, and we sometimes feel lost. All of that happens, to us, but then we're reminded in this text, look, the flowers in the fields still grow. The birds of the air eat. And the feast of the divine and God's presence in their lives, they never run out. It's a reminder for us, that God cares for us, that God meets us right where we are, that God provides for our needs. I know that sometimes we have to wait. Sometimes it doesn't come in due time like we would hope. But God continues to provide for us. Look at the birds of the sky. They don't sow, they don't they don't sow seed, they don't harvest grain, they don't gather crops into barns. Yet how much more will God care for us if we allow God to care for us? It's been good for me this week in grief to sit on the front porch, to watch the traffic, to wave at people as they go by, and to hear the birds. And to be reminded that even in the midst of grief, God meets me where I'm at. And that's so important. So we should take heart in that. We should listen to the birds, the song in their hearts, but also know clearly how God meets us where we are in life. So, thanks for joining me this morning for our time together as we reach the end of another week. As always, know of God's love that surrounds you. Know of my love for you. I look forward to seeing you Sunday morning at 10:15. Then here again Monday at 10 o'clock. Have a great day and a great weekend.